Cool. We are now recording.
Uh, so as you go on with your conversation, somewhere probably around midnight, you can't really tell when you're in this forest. And there's not exactly a ton of like clean windows to look through. You stare across at your counterpart, and after discussion, have resolved yourself to take a look into the mirror realm yourself and do some exploring.
As we wax poetically about whatever the fuck is going on for like half an eternal
Indeed.
session.
But ultimately, you step into the mirror, and are you on there on the other side? Let me just double check. I believe your tokens exist. They're just kind of squirreled away. Here we go.
I mean, I can go as well, but I'm assuming I'm sending the person with the rogue levels in because she's got a better stealth bonus than I do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, does she have a better stealth bonus than I do? She's at +9, and
That's pretty good.
I'm at plus. Yeah, 'cause I got a pretty decent stealth myself. Oh, I'm at +12. Why is that?
Holy shit,
I think it's because I just have more levels.
that's funny.
Uh,
Well, a second set of eyes will do you well in this
yeah,
place.
we're both surprisingly stealthy. It just hasn't come up all that often because this party.
It does help that I should mention, as you step into the mirror realm, it's all dim.
Sorry, second job.
All good.
Okay, we step into the mirror world. I will sit there as well. I will cast light on myself to so that I can see in the dim room. But even though she doesn't have as good a stealth bonus that I do, she has dark vision. So presumably she is a better scout. So I
That's
will
true.
send Jessica ahead because she can see in the dark. Because I made the dumbass decision to trade my dark vision away for skill points, not realizing how often it would come up in this game. Mildly regret doing that, but whatever.
Let's see. So as you step into the mirror, the world changes before your eyes. Everything becomes more dim, uh, almost like it's like a weird shade of dark blue, though. It's only the faintest. Even though there are no lights, you can still see. It's dim light, you can see. It's just a little more difficult. You have to squint.
Can
Uh,
Jessica see anything better with her dark vision?
oh, absolutely, she can see much better. But it's not. But really isn't blinded by the dim light.
Alright, that's good. Do we see anything noteworthy different on this side of the mirror?
Yes, as I was saying, the fog that is latently just kind of whispering along the tiles in the normal world is just absolutely completely missing here. It doesn't obscure your vision at all when you're on this side, though you absolutely feel a chill down your spine. Like this world feels empty in some way, almost like you've stepped into a room that's just hollow.
Can I roll a planes check to try to figure out where in the multiverse I am?
You can, though I admittedly don't know as much about the planes as you do, so I might have trouble describing it.
Am I on the ethereal plane? Like, did I just travel planes, basically, is what I'm trying to figure out?
Yeah, role planes.
Cool. Dog shit.
You have no fucking idea. You could be inside the mirror itself, for all you know.
Alright. I send Jessica forward into the woman room. Or the doll room, rather.
The woman room.
The room we found the weird woman in. Do you want me to move her token, or
Yeah, yeah.
we do?
How does she see? Is the vision all right?
Uh, kind of darkness, but I think that's the vibe you're going for.
Indubitably. Is her dark vision working?
Uh, I mean, hold on, let me.
It is not. I don't know why that is.
Oh, oh, there you go.
There you go. Much better.
Look at you. You're actually good visuals on Roll20.
You step into this room. The dolls are still there, though none of the torches, none of the grandmas are.
Can Jessica
You do
tell if
see
the?
the
Sorry, go ahead.
you do see the iron spikes that you hammered into the ground.
Are the dolls arranged like in the exact same way that they were in the other room?
Well, they're mirrored, but besides from that, yes.
Jessica will move this doll like a little bit to the right,
Okay.
and then Rio goes back out, and then she'll come back out of the mirror, then go check out on the real world side. Did anything
You
move?
watch you watch the other side's Jessica uh you watch the other side's Jessica sneak past all of the party members sleeping in there and moving the doll and then coming back without a
Okay,
word.
so it is a so it's related to who moves it. Hmm. See, I'm trying to be scientific about this. Uh. Oh, if it's related to who moves it, Jessica casts Mage Hand and moves the dolls. Does other Jessica do the same?
Yes.
Hmm. So I'm tempted. What if we tie up the Jessica? But we already tried that, and that led to shatter.
That led to gooping.
That led to gooping. I did come up with a plan, though.
Ooh, tell me.
So when we break the sequencing, it's people are forced to do the other thing, and when we break the sequences and it causes gooping. Gooping can be reversed though, and I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can break your dungeon.
Oh dear.
I asked Jessica to come back here, and I asked Jessica go ask Mirror to go give Dawn a kiss on the cheek, because there is no Mirror Dawn. Because
Would
that means it's in.
mirror would mirror real kiss Don on the cheek?
Or okay, maybe not kiss Dawn on the cheek, but like give him like a kiss on the forehead while he's sleeping.
Okay.
I'm trying to science this because there's no Mirror Dawn, so that means it's impossible to sync.
He does do as you say. However, real doesn't have any I guess urge to do so on this side.
Weird.
You can roll. I'll let you roll a.
Why does he have the obligation and I don't?
I'll let you roll intelligence for a
Uh,
hint here.
that's a cool 16.
With a 16, it could be related to cause and effect. Where, for example, when you hammer in a spike, that actively changes the world. And so, in order to keep each world balanced, the other reel is urged to do such a thing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but why is hammering a spike cause? Does it have to do with the physical
It
manifestation of the building?
it changes the environment, whereas just poking Dawn doesn't actually change anything on either side.
Hmm. Science mode right now. All right, cool. Let's keep exploring. I want to see where this goes. Yeah, because moving the dolls around would be when we could. What if we grab one of the dolls and we bring the doll across the mirror? No, now it just wouldn't. That means the sync wouldn't be possible. Now it just cause a goop. Uh, this is really interesting. I like. You're making me think here, Yusjin, which I like. Is this door over here locked?
Let me put on my ominous playlist.
Ominous playlist.
There we go. That one, no, it is not locked.
Can I search it for traps?
By all means.
Okay. Do Rogue does. Uh, See, I'm looking under S for search. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not a skill anymore. It's called perception.
Do perception 22. We'll use that for the bulk of this exploration, just so you don't have to roll a ton of times.
Okay.
Uh, 23 versus traps. You are pretty sure there's no traps here.
All right, let's open the door and brace for traps.
No
Nothing
traps in sight.
happens. Move out into hallway. Anything looking
You will
different
have to,
about
by the
this?
way. I should mention that if you are looking at a specific area, you do still have to mention that.
Okay. Jessica looks to her left and to her right.
I just meant in the sense of like perception checks is all.
Oh yeah, of course. Does she see anything noteworthy about this, or is it just a regular hallway?
Sorry, I have to like. I guess. You can see to the end of the hallway, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, is there anything you haven't put on Roll20?
Um. Okay, sorry, I had to do some math. Yeah, no, you see, even the doll that was like sitting in the hallway prior, absolutely, it is still here.
Strange. Jessica drops down into like a stealth mode crouch. She presses the C key on her keyboard.
Nice.
She starts heading in this direction to be like, oh, towards the entrance, and then she's like, oh, hey, wait a second, mirrored world, and then starts heading in the opposite direction. This is the room we were originally in. Don't see anything down that hallway.
Is that so? Hold on.
I see something there. Not quite sure what that is.
That is actually just rubble on the ground, honestly.
Cool. I immediately go to investigate.
Lovely.
Do. Jessica does not remember her orientation here. The mirrored world is definitely giving her some, not PTSD. That's the wrong word, but it's making her disoriented. So she's gonna search this door here on the left for traps, and not finding any is going to peek inside.
You don't see any traps on the left door, but you do see one right in front of you.
Oh,
Right about. Actually, I guess I could just. You see a wall scythe. You actually, funny enough, you see a bit of fresh blood on it.
huh. And I'm pretty sure no one triggered a wall scythe on our side of the world.
On your side, actually, I guess you wouldn't know that.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, is that a yes? I see the trap, or
Yeah. Did you? Oh, did I? I could have sworn I just displayed it.
oh yeah, you. I thought you said, oh, you don't see the trap.
No, no, no. I'm talking to myself.
All right, cool. Jessica pulls out her thieves' tools, and after like a moment, swaps her regular tools into the opposite direction. And can I mirror disable device something?
Yeah, I would say it's not too much more difficult.
Alright, I'd like to try and break trap. That's a cool 19.
Do. Unfortunately, she's not really used to the weird orientation of this trap, and her tools nearly snap off, though it doesn't trigger or anything.
Alrighty. Uh, can I try again, or
Can you try again on disable device? I guess I don't see why not.
hold on. I want to make sure I'm getting the. Uh, yeah, I am getting the penalty. I am getting the bonus for the masterwork tools.
Okay.
Cool. Can I just try again?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me just look up disable
Okay.
device. I haven't done this in a hot second.
Yeah, we don't. Our rogue doesn't normally like disable traps.
You can retry checks if you've missed the check by 4 or less. Okay.
Did I miss the check by 4 or less?
No, you're good.
Okay.
If it fails by 4 or less, you can try again. If you fail by 5 or more, okay, that's how you spring it. Okay.
Yeah, I know if you trigger it by 5 or more, you trigger the trap, and I'm going to assume Jessica does not need to stand in the area of the trap to like disable the control box. Though I could be wrong on
Yeah.
that.
She does have to like peel like a couple floorboards off, but it's besides that, it's fine.
Uh, I press the use key again. That's a 16. Oh god.
Unfortunately, the trap does indeed go off, and you snap off a mechanism inside that you probably needed to disable it.
Alright. Is it very loud?
Um, it's not as loud as you expect, weirdly enough. Because basically how it is there's like two paintings very close together, and the scythe swings out from the gap between them. And it seems pretty well. It's pretty rusty, which doesn't help, but you don't see any immediate movement in the vicinity that means you've been detected.
Cool. I'm gonna open this left door, and if there's nothing inside, duck inside. Oh fuck!
Yes. And you see, actually, okay, this would be, yeah, roll me knowledge planes
This
if you want to know
would
what
be
these are.
planes. Okay,
Though your
Jessica.
stealth check, did you make a stealth check?
I should probably be rolling stealth.
Oh my God, knowledge plane. Okay.
Yeah, Jessica's pretty good at those. Not
Oh my.
20
Oh.
on stealth.
Okay. Yeah, they don't see you at all.
The fuck
Uh,
is
do, do, do.
this?
This is this is an Othios. It is a type of Aeon. I'm just gonna tell you a bunch about it. It is a type of Aeon. They're pretty large, pretty physically strong. They're immune to cold, critical hits, poison, resisting electricity and fire. They have spell resistance. Um, they have a lot of hands. You can probably tell. But as for lore-wise, these essentially are the keepers of light and dark. They balance. Do you know what aeons are?
They're like the lawful neutral angels, yeah?
I think they're true neutral. Yeah, they're perfect. Like, they're like the outsiders that are perfect neutral because they focus on pure balance. Each type of aeon focuses on a different type of balance. For example, a Paracletus aeon focuses on the balance between emotion and logic. Well, these guys focus on the what's it called? They focus on the balance between light and dark. You see, the one on the left is actually emitting light, while the one on the right side is emitting darkness.
But they're all about balance and stuff. Are they saying anything? Are they doing anything or just chilling?
They seem like they're just chilling and like observing the environment.
Do they look hostile?
Not explicitly, though. If they are hostile, they are a big threat.
Do I know how deadly these things are?
Um, Depends on exactly who you're talking about. Like Crandelius would probably fare kind of well against these guys. Obviously, not if he was alone. Though Real and Jessica, as casters, are. This is almost a death sentence for them.
Okay, these guys are resistant to magic.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Many Aeons are, actually.
Uh, that gives me an idea. Jessica closes that door, comes back to Riel. Uh, duh, 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 and since Riel is also fairly stealthy, Riel is actually no. Riel's gonna go talk to other Riel about his plan, and he's gonna say, "I found some monsters. I'm gonna mark the door on the mirror side. You go mark the door on this side. Be stealthy.
Interesting.
You're gonna know where to go."
Okay.
And the two of them, because we don't need to talk, go back through here. Oh, uh,
If they both try to squeeze through the doorway at the same time.
friggin' because I'm pretty sure Real has, and I'm gonna need to check through his mass fucking inventory to make sure. Pretty sure I have ink and ink pen, shovel. Do I have chalk? I swore I had chalk in here. And there. spider keys falls to the mirror. Do I not have my chalk? Where the hell?
Throw it away, because I do remember you having chalk on your
Yeah, I
sheet.
swore I had chalk. Yeah, my sandal bag, the waffle iron, the javelins, the bed. I have my ink pen. I don't have my chalk. What the fuck?
That's
I
strange.
I have my duct tape. I have my soap. Okay. I look at the floor in the mirror world. Could I write in soap?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Alright, I write the word Aeon and magic resistance into the floor with the soap.
Interesting.
Now, presumably, other real is going to go mark the same door on this side.
It would seem so.
Do you want me to write text here, or on roll 20?
Sorry,
Or...
1 second.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
I said,
Did you say something?
do you want me to write on roll 20, or are you just going to make a note of that?
Um, I can make a note of that.
Alright, cool.
But I mean, you can write on roll 20 if you want. That's totally fine too.
Oh, yeah. On where is...
Whichever is more immersive for you.
Oh my god, immersion.
What font is Real's handwriting?
He's gonna do. Okay, he's not gonna write cursive in. He's not gonna use cursive with the soap. He's gonna make a note of buy. He's gonna make a note and be like, I gotta buy some more fucking soap. And we're gonna write Aeon Magic Resist. Oh, that's too big font. I want 12. There we go. And I'm gonna make a note in my inventory of buy more soap. It's like a note, buy soap. I know, buy chalk. I swore I had chalk. Alright, Jessica opens door on the right. Whoa.
On the right, you see an empty, what seems to be a dining room, but with no tables adorning the walls, and the only furniture a purple rug sewn into the ground.
What makes it look like a dining room then?
Uh, Actually, were you in this room? Oh, you weren't in this room. Okay, so on the other end, this was the dining room. I should have mentioned.
Alright, I missed that session.
Yeah, my bad. I keep forgetting that.
Jessica sets inside, heads inside and searches the walls, doors, ceilings, and her shoes for traps.
You don't see any traps in this room. It's so strangely like barren. It's honestly unnerving.
Anything under the carpet?
Under the carpet, the carpet seems to have been. It's like one of those carpets that like isn't sewn into the ground, but it's like built into the ground.
See, I'd cut under the carpet, but that means other Jessica would cut under the carpet, and that means there's something on the other side here, and we don't want to ruin their carpet. Traps on this door?
Nada.
Oop.
Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. Okay. As Jessica surveys along this room, looks through all these like cupboards, this seems to be like an unfinished kitchen. And in one of the cabinets, she'll actually notice a small stash.
Ooh.
In this box, you see quite a large amount of gold actually. 2,653 gold pieces, though they're clearly like mirrored.
On. Jessica reaches for the gold and then goes, hey, wait a second. Because if she takes the gold, that means other Jessica is going to go grab the gold in this room, and that would probably piss off whoever's in this room. I could mark the gold, but then... Oh, no, then Jessica...
I could give you a little map if you want to draw on it.
Does Jessica have, like, a spare piece of paper?
I know Real does at least. She can just grab it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Real just has random scraps of paper on him. Yeah, so Real is going to pull out a scrap piece of paper. He's gonna pull out his ink pen. He's gonna start making a map.
Lovely. Oh, is Explorer mode on? I should turn that on. Here we go. Actually, wouldn't that look... Shit, you're right. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about that. And also, next to the coins, you see a small bottle.
Interesting. Can we tell what it is on this side?
Knowledge nature, actually.
Nature. Does Jessica have nature? Yes.
Oh, you know exactly what this is. This is called Nightmare Vapor.
Ooh, what is that?
It is an inhaled poison that causes wisdom damage and confusion for a round. Actually, for 6 rounds.
Gold and poison in. So it doesn't look like... I don't grab it, but does it look like it could be grabbed?
What do you mean?
Like, does it look solid, or does it look like wavy?
It looks pretty solid.
See, I want to interact with it, but then if I do, that means Jessica will interact with it and she'll get killed.
You could bring Mirror Jessica onto this side.
She does not want to do that, because then we're both trapped on this side.
You're not trapped. What do you mean?
If what's it called? If Mirror Jessica comes onto this side, doesn't that mean we're both trapped in the mirror world?
No.
Oh no, the only reason they don't want to be here is because they don't want to be on this side. Alright, well regardless, Real is going to continue Real is going to follow her, and he's going to try and start drawing this map. Oh, yeah, do. Ooh. These just look to be like countertops, yeah?
Yeah, they're like cupboards and countertops next to the stove. Next to Real is like a massive industrial oven.
Like something someone would have at home, or like restaurant tier oven?
Restaurant tier oven. Or it's... Wait, what was that called? It's either that or a crematorium, but you think it's probably an oven.
Does it have a label on it?
No label.
Anything noteworthy in the cupboards?
Besides the gold and the poison, no.
Any food?
There is food. It's all just like mundane food. It's kind of scarce.
But is it like all expired, or is it like looks like it was purchased recently?
It looks a bit stale, but not super stale.
Any produce?
Produce, none. Actually, wait. Let me look at my notes. Actually, yes, there is some produce.
Interesting.
The produce looks pretty fresh.
Interesting. I pick up a tomato and try to figure out how old it is.
I'll just let you use that knowledge of nature check. Yeah, this looks like it was picked within a day or 2.
And how long has it been from here to Casson?
You're not entirely sure. Because the trip here is kind of hazy, though. It felt like a week or so, maybe a couple weeks.
That's some time fuckery right there.
There is.
Did we see if there was like a garden or like farmlands outside the manor? Or...
You didn't really investigate the outside, though. There might be something of the sort.
Because, like, okay, that makes sense if they're, like, growing it on property, but if they're grabbing their groceries in Casson, then that's time fuckery right there. I'd loot it, but then that would mean other Real would loot it, so... on the other side, this does give me an idea for exploring actual manor. Any traps on this door? What the fuck is that?
In this strange little courtyard, you see honestly, it probably makes Jessica jump for a second as she sees this, like, giant wooden figure, until she realizes that it's, like, some kind of statue. Possibly mechanical, possibly not.
giant wooden humanoid statue?
Pretty much, yeah. Except in place of its head, you see a massive gaping hole that almost looks like a brazier.
Huh. Does it look animate?
Animate? No, it is not moving at all.
Detect magic. Oh no, shit, that doesn't.
Detect
No, it does work here. You just have to do the gestures backwards.
Yeah, as long as she takes a full round action instead of a standard, she can do it without issue.
Jessica magic detects on it.
Dude, what school would this be?
So it is magic.
I guess this would be abjuration. Hold on. I think this is abjuration. Let me just double check.
Well, that is one of our band schools, so I am taking a -4 on that.
That's fair. This seems like abjuration.
This -4. That's a nat 1.
Unfortunate.
So it is magical. It's protective magic. That probably means don't get close to it. Anything else we can see in this room?
You do see a door with a yellowed patch of grass under it, though besides that, there's just a couple decorative stones.
Do the stones detect as magic in any way?
The stones, no. They seem like they're just there for decoration or for warning, perhaps, or who knows.
Russian Golem. Golem north of kitchen. Probably gonna attack us, but can never be too sure. Real updates his map. Jessica steps back in here, at which point Real looks at Jessica and goes, "Oh shit!" and immediately starts running back. I go in. I shit. Duh, 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 duh. Jump back through the mirror. Where is other Real?
Uh, Other Real is sitting across from the mirror, waiting patiently.
Did you just feel an urge to move?
Not particularly.
I just opened a door.
Interesting.
You didn't feel the urge to go open a door somewhere.
Not really, no.
What about you, Jessica Darkworld?
She responds negatively, pretty much mirroring what Real said.
Real walks back into the mirror world and fucks the shit out of this door, or starts like opening it and closing it really rapidly.
Okay.
Go back to Otherworld. Do they seem unaffected by my touching of doors?
To such a greater extent, it does. He will respond that he did, he did feel some urge to mess with the door, but he didn't actually do it.
Oh, so you can resist it. How strong of an
Absolutely.
urge?
Not very strong, but it also wasn't a very strong difference or a strong change in the environment.
So it's dependent. So if I ripped the door off the hinges, that would definitely make you move. But just moving the doors around, it's dependent. Okay, so it's dependent on the amount of change in the environment. What about a really small change in the environment? Just go. Uh, sorry, I'm in like science mode right now, man.
That's fair. You could
Real
probably reckon with you and other reels, you can probably reckon that it's based on like the permanency of the effect as well as how great the effect is.
Real pulls out his rapier and very, very slowly like taps it on like the floor.
Just taps it.
Like just like to make like the tiniest dent in the amount of dust on the floor. But like no permanent
Okay.
damage.
The real other reel does not seem affected.
I stab the floor slightly harder.
Slightly harder. You see him look in your direction. Curiously.
I stab the floor with like the force of an attack.
You see him kind of like almost like in a it's almost like a trance kind of state uh as he like pushes himself up off the floor and like looks around to see if anyone's looking and then stabs into the ground for almost no reason, though he seems unconfused.
I well, I assume I'm standing in full view of the mirror as I'm doing this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can see him through the mirror.
All right. At what point did the urge become impossible to resist?
I mean, I guess I didn't really try to resist.
Can you try? But without gooping yourself.
Yes, all right.
I stabbed the floor with the force of an attack.
He goops. That's
God damn
unfortunate.
it. I'm sorry. Alright. Other Jessica, do you think we should leave him here on this side, or should we bring the goop back over to his home dimension?
The other Jessica seems very stressed, but she says, I don't know. I don't think. I don't know if there's gonna be much of a difference.
We're not trying to hurt you. I swear we're not trying to hurt you. We're trying to figure out how this dimension works. I assure you,
Okay.
I assure you he'll be back in a few hours.
All right.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Science.
That was just an unlucky will save.
I realize it's will save based now, and I realize I have a fucking shit will save. That's the weakness Real gave him. His enemies are made, so he has fucking terrible saving throws. Did the golem move?
The golem is not moved at all.
But it's
Plus, you
magical.
also haven't tested anything on it.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to throw a rock at it. Could yell at it, but let's make sure there's nothing nearby that could hear that yelling. Scout out the rest of this place.
Good.
Of course. The hell is that?
This is a strange statue emitting a dark red crimson light, almost all the way to the other end of the hallway. Honestly, it might be hard to see as Jessica, but it is emitting red light.
Where were we? We found weird statue. It's strange red light. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Cool. I would like to cast detect magic on that.
It is over 60 feet away.
I would like to approach within 60 feet and then cast detect magic.
Okay. As you reach about there, as soon as you walk into the red light, give me a will save.
Oh god, it's a trap. Wonderful. Dog shit will save. 10.
As you walk into this effect, you are immediately hit by a fear effect. It doesn't you aren't frightened, you are only shaken. Though you can imagine it only gets worse the closer you get.
Can I sense that my fear is magical in nature?
I mean, honestly, yeah, I think that's fair to assume.
Okay, I move away from it. Then I don't
You
have
feel.
then I don't have the range for detect magic.
I mean, you were in range. When you walked in.
All right, I intentionally fear myself again and try to determine the nature of its magic, though I think I already did. It's an artifact that
Yeah.
creates fear.
Roll me a spellcraft check
All right.
to understand this magical trap.
Alrighty. If this is necromancy, again, it's -4 for opposed school.
This is not necromancy, but instead illusion.
Ooh.
With a 24. Let me see. I think it should be. Yeah, okay. Real is a little bit shocked to realize that this is a trap of Phantasmal Killer.
Ooh, shit.
Uh, once you Well, you were 60 feet away, it wasn't so bad, but if you were to get within about 25 feet of this thing, you'd be hit with Phantasmal Killer.
Alright, we're writing another soap message down to make a note of that. Can I see any reason I would want to approach within 60 feet? Like, does it have like a whole bunch of gems on it, or?
With Jessica's dark vision is 60 feet, right? So this
Yes.
is past that, which is dim light. Okay. Honestly, you can't really see one.
Alright, well then that sounds like an avoiding that hallway thing. I write it down as another soap message and continue forward.
Indeed. Before you continue, what is Jessica's AC?
Ah, fuck, I hit another trap, didn't I?
You did.
That's a hit.
Do, 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 do. Jessica is hit by another scythe trap. Rolls really low on the damage. Fortunately. Though she almost loses an arm as this thing goes off, and then slides right back into place afterwards.
Real immediately gets ready to yell for Jessica, but then he goes, "Oh fuck!" and immediately starts running back to the mirror world to warn other Jessica.
Do,
Try and jump over that one if I can.
do, do. Let's see.
Am I
Okay.
able to get back to that side of the mirror in time?
Yeah, you are unhampered. Though you come back to the mirror world and you notice that Jessica isn't exactly there.
Where's run out, Jessica? She's in danger. Go!
Let's see. Your
Immediately start
speed is.
running after her.
Let me do some quick math.
So,
Uh,
assuming she
you.
isn't running to about get her arm cut off, but
Yeah, I was about to say, like she wasn't running. She was just kind of walking there curiously, and then kind of right around the corner, where you were about to see the statue, you stop her and she jumps as you surprise her, but uh, nonetheless, you will be able to reach her before then.
I am assuming Jessica is smart enough to know, and I will say that other Jessica just got gooped. Or just got her arm chopped off in the mirror world.
She didn't get her arm severed. I said she almost got it off.
Oh, she just got hit by a trap, and you're walking into a trap.
Yeah, I must have cut out when I said almost.
All good. I will let her know, and I'd say I'd rather you get desynced than goop for a few hours than die. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
I hold on to her, hopefully giving her a bonus on her will save.
We'll see. Oh,
Because I'm trying to
um,
prevent her from walking into the spike trap, to the spear trap.
what is her will save bonus?
Would she have to make a will save if I'm telling her what's going on? And plus
I
3.
she'll definitely get a bonus, though. Ooh, the fuck?
Oh, you did 2 pluses.
Oh, weird. Whatever. That's a 16 total. She seems a bit like she seems like she has a bit of brain fog, though she'll go back with you quietly.
I explain everything that just happened to Jessica and ask it, or to Shadow Jessica, and ask for her theories.
Theories on what exactly?
Why you felt the need to. My Jessica got hit by a trap in the mirror world, so you immediately felt an obligation to go over there and get hit by that trap. So I ran all the way over here to stop you. You've now not been hit by a trap in this world, meaning things have desynced, and you're not goop. That's new.
Well, maybe it's something like what you were saying with my reel, where it depends on the severity of the change in the environment.
Hmm. Well, I don't want to kill my Jessica to see if you spontaneously explode.
Well, you did kill the mirror. Oh, god damn it! Hold on.
Wait a second, we killed mirror version of Dawn and Condelius, and that didn't affect our Dawn and Condelius. What the hell was up with that?
My father decided to open the pool literally right now for some reason. I don't know why he came from home from work early, but give me a moment.
Oh yeah. it's not recording due to things. I pressed the record button again.
Lovely.
Alright, we desynced Jessica and she is not goop, and I am happy for her.
Ungooped. Good.
And now I gotta go check on the actual Jessica. Run back through the horrific maze. Oh God, which way are we going? Jump. Shit.
Okay, there we go.
Alright. Oh God, are you still bleeding?
She's not still bleeding. She only took 13 damage, which isn't terrible.
It's half her health. You're still only a level 4 character. And I'm not a cleric in this game, so I can't fucking fix it.
Make real collegiate too.
I was considering it. I was genuinely considering it. I'm just gonna make Houston for your campaign.
That's so funny. Green Eugen.
I mean, that's the reason he's a summoner. In Fred's game, I'm absolutely playing a human fighter. Or something along those
love
lines. But alright, cool. Let's find out, do we see the rest of the trap that hit her? Or do I have
Sorry,
to
say
press
that again.
Do I have to click the perception button to see the rest of the trap area?
You can assume it's probably the same as the last one. I'll reveal it.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't mark the previous spike trap. Hold on. I'm gonna make some more soap messages.
Lovely.
Scythe, trap, and I'm gonna... How do I... Can I... what would be the best way to do this? I think it would be to just kind of make a line on the floor like an inch before the scythe trap is.
Sorry, say that again.
I want to make a line on the floor. Oh shit, yeah, I want to make like a line on the floor. No, I want not rectangle. I just want line.
Noted.
Like that, like right before and right after where the scythe trap is. And kind of the same on this side. And then I want not ping everyone. I want to.
Here we go. That looks pretty good.
Yeah. So like marking out the edges of it, but also like before I do that, like clearly marking this is a scythe trap. So presumably Real and it's called Mirror Real does not get hit by the trap when he's the one marking it.
Yes. I mean, he's gooped up right now, so.
Oh yeah, but presumably when he wakes up and he has a weird feeling to... Actually, that makes me think. If he is gooped up, does that mean we can desync things without him desyncing?
Theoretically.
Huh. Man, you're making me think here. Oh no, I want...
Just like there's no dawn mirror, technically there's no real mirror at the moment, even though it's temporary.
We... In the name of science... In the name of science, I run back in.
Okay.
How's Mirror Jessica holding up?
She is kind of just awkwardly sitting in a corner next to her gooped up Real.
Alright, I need to test something here real quick. I kiss my Jessica on the forehead.
Goop does nothing.
Do you feel any difference, Mirror Jessica?
No, why?
I hug my Jessica.
The lonely Jessica feels sad.
I'm like, no, do you not feel like ethereal hugging, or?
No. I don't think it works that way.
I go back through the mirror and heal her and hug her because I now feel bad about it. Does my Jessica feel any different?
Nope.
Huh. Okay. Alright. We're almost done our science. Don't worry. This is how a true research scientist does things. Trial and error. To do. Do. Jump.
Investigation continues.
Jessica would like to try and disable this trap, but in a way that won't get her stabbed by it again, if possible.
Or give it your best college try. Oh, that's a success.
That's a 22.
She failed on the first one, but next time she finds the lever that says off, and she pulls it, and it's off.
Right, now run back to the other Jessica and tell her how you did that. Or like walk her through it. So
interestingly enough, as you go back into the mirror, she notices that the other Jessica is not there.
Go find other Jessica.
And as she looks around on the other side, she sees Jessica dusting off her hands after a job well done, standing up from the trap.
Ooh. Alrighty, that was fast. The two of the Jessicas compare notes. How different was the mechanism?
Aside from the mirroring, pretty much exactly the same.
Oh, so they don't even need to communicate that kind of bond. Damn, okay. Jessica high-fives herself at a job well done.
Nice.
Alrighty, this works to our advantage sometimes. Now, if only I could sync the rest of the party up like this. Cool. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna write disabled on this one. Oh, and also before Jessica runs back, Jessica will... Sorry, this is weird because everyone has the same name. Jessica is going to let Jessica know what we're doing on the other side. Like, we're running through, we're scouting out the place, we're marking out traps. So when you feel a feeling to go somewhere, it's because it's trapped. So be very careful and try to, like, mirror our footsteps in the mirror world exactly so you don't get hit.
Interesting.
Just because I want her to make sure she's aware of what's going on right now. And okay, this one's now disabled. So presumably next door. Boop.
In here, you see the carpet seems to be. It looks like there used to be a carpet here, but it's been ripped up. But otherwise, you see a music room. With only a couple instruments. You see drums, you see a mandolin, a harp, a set of chairs for some audience or possibly some band. A bunch of sheet music is strewn about the ground.
Pick up a random sheet. Is it like a song? Is it like a play?
It's some old like classical music, though it seems to require a piano.
Do I see a piano nearby?
No piano.
Pick up another random sheet.
This is more of an orchestral piece where it's a bunch of separate instruments, including a piano. Though it does seem to match up with a lot of the other instruments you see here.
Are there any verbal? Are there any like? Are there any pieces with lyrics?
With lyrics, no.
They're all just instrumental pieces because my performance would sing.
You do see a massive dead spider, right about here.
Oh shit! Poke dead spider.
It seems like some kind of like not crab spider. What kind of spider am I thinking of? It's got really gangly legs. It's pretty big. It would be like a medium. If it wasn't dead, it would be like a medium-sized creature.
Uh, hmm. Does my savant thing apply to all perform checks or just the one I picked?
uh, Savant.
Yeah, the one of the traits Real picked was the one where you get a bonus to perform. Is that all
Question.
performs or just the one?
Savant traits. Choose a performance type. You gain +2 trait bonus on all perform checks made using that perform.
Oh, okay, so it's only singing.
You do get perform always being a class skill though.
Ooh, so that means so no, because the ranks in your perform skill are dependent on the individual performs. So that means my
Yeah, you would
perform
still need to
for
put ranks, but you could pick up another perform skill in the future.
I could, but I only have the one. I only have perform sing right now. So,
Indeed.
uh, do any of the instruments look to be magical or well made in any way?
Um, Actually, yes, they all seem to be masterwork of some variety. Some better than
Ooh,
others. Many of them are busted up and old, but
that's loot. Gonna come back
indubitably.
outside the hallway and be like, all right, this is we got masterwork instruments. Uh, Actually, no, I'm gonna use less letters there, because I want to conserve my soap.
Does Real pick up any of the instruments?
I wants to, but that would endanger other. Actually, no, it wouldn't because he's gooped now. Huh.
You can take loot now.
Ooh. Okay. I pick up. Which one of these is masterwork?
Um, the drums are normal, but they're kind of just drums. The mandolin is definitely masterwork. The harp is as well, though it's kind of fucking massive.
I'll take the. What's it called? I'll
You
take
do
the
see a
mandolin.
masterwork flute on the ground, though.
I'll take the mandolin and the flute.
Nice.
And I will update my note to say it's only to say masterwork harp lute. I wonder what this does to the real world. This like makes things disappear. Oh, that's an idea. Hold on. Do 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 do. Do. Back into this room. I grabbed the golden poison.
Yes, let me just. Actually, no, I guess I could just send this to you. Here
Am
you
I
go.
am I breaking your thing?
No, you're good. I just wanted to send you the loot.
We'll notice that these aren't quite right. Nightmare
Because
vapor.
they are mirrored.
Uh, it's counterfeit money's still useful.
I mean, to be fair, like even if it is counterfeit money, it is still technically like gold,
Yeah.
like raw
Uh,
gold. It's flipped on an axis.
we're just
Most
gonna
merchants would probably still accept this.
yeah
It's
we're
just
just gonna we're
it's
just
weird.
gonna mix that in with real gold.
Nice.
And then obviously, presumably, we can then loot it again when we go back through the mirror world. Unless me looting it on this side makes it disappear on that side. Because I'm
Assuming
desyncing
it's even the
things.
same thing.
That is true. But yeah, none of these scrap pieces of music have lyrics.
No lyrics.
Uh,
Whoever did music here seemed to be a fan of instrumentals.
alright. Uh, Real quietly hums Maria had a little lamb to himself inside the room, assuming it will trigger something.
Um, Nothing seems to happen.
What about these chairs over here?
This seems like you've ever seen a big band where there's like a bunch of chairs and like everyone has their own fucking tuba and stuff?
Uh-huh.
That's kind of what this is. Either that or it's for an audience.
Hmm. I'm tempted to just start kicking all the chairs, but I want to make sure that there's no one else in this dungeon who will hear us first. Any traps up ahead?
Any traps up ahead? Does not seem like it.
Any traps on the door?
Sorry, give me a moment. There are no traps on the door, theoretically.
Cool. Oh god, what the fuck is that?
You rolled a nat 20 on your planes check earlier. So let me get the notes on this guy. Close these. I don't need these open right now. This guy is a fucking menace. This thing is a Thelitos Aeon.
The Litos Aeon. What the hell is that?
What is this guy balance? This guy is the guardian of the duality between freedom and fate. Let's see. Much like the other Aeons you have discovered, he is immune to cold, critical hits, and poison, and resists electricity and fire. Very strong spell resistance on this guy. He's also a strong caster in and of himself. He does have flight. You don't know. You do know that.
Do I know if he has any notable weaknesses? A bad
Notable
save,
weakness.
shit AC.
Honestly, he doesn't have many reflexes outside of a reflex save. Though he's also resistant to magic, so this guy, he is tough.
Alright, I'm gonna write the word Aeon. And do I know anything about what type of creature he is? Other than he's a guardian of fate?
By what type do you mean?
What, like, would this guy do Aeons usually attack on sight? No, right?
Um, it's very situational. And so in this situation, you can't really know for certain, but you do know they are generally dangerous threats.
Can I see what may have brought him to this dimension?
Um,
Or is he just chilling?
I would say no with that kind of check. That requires a bit more investigation.
Do I see anything noteworthy in the room with the Aeon, or
You actually do. Right over here on this table, there's only a little bit of furniture in this room. Though you see on this table a beautiful bottle glowing a slight blue that you can only assume to be some kind of potion. Granted, this guy seems to be unfocused and distracted. You could try and go in and take it, depending on
Jessica closes the door and writes the word loot next to the word reflex. That's a party conversation. She's at half
Hmm.
health. Anything around this hallway? Just a
Nice
hallway.
empty hallway.
So you say that, but that makes me want to search for traps, but that would be too metagamey, so I won't. Jessica opens this, or searches this door for traps, then opens it if there are no traps.
No drops.
Oop.
You see this like beautiful ornate checkered tile. This room kind of gives you the chills because it's almost complete. Actually, no, it is completely empty except for bloodstains all over the floor.
Is it like a cupboard? Is it like a kitchen? Or
It's just an empty fucking room. You have no idea what's been going on in this one.
detect magic? Or magic detect?
Yeah, detect magic. Absolutely, utterly nothing. This thing is devoid of magic.
Like, no magic as in, like, it's not magical? Or no magic as in this is a fucking anti-magic room?
As in it's not magical.
Okay, opening that, closing that door, pulling out the soap, and we're just gonna write nope next to that room. Bad experiences. This door trapped?
Nope.
Boop.
This room seems a little bit similar to the one that you just checked out, though it's definitely a lot more peaceful. There are plants in each corner. The checkers are a bit more like dull and like I guess not aggressive, but like this is like a very calming room in contrast to the last one. Though it is also empty. I'm
Do
not sure if that's a quirk of the mirror realm or if that's just this is a weird fucking room.
what kind of plants?
These are just nice little ferns. Very decorative. They're
Uh,
clearly well kept.
detect magic?
Nothing.
Huh. Uh, we're gonna label this room as maybe, and then hopefully the third one will be a yes. This door trapped?
No, but this does seem to be an exterior door.
Ooh. The fuck is that?
As you take a look out of this doorway, you find yourself in a courtyard. You see a couple of decorative statues, some of stone. You see a spot for chopping wood. Lots of nice kept grass.
The grass is alive?
Yeah.
Any creatures?
And then
Oh.
you turn the corner and see a variety of creatures.
Oh!
Uh, you see these. These are more Aeons, strangely enough. These are Paracletus Aeons, which, as I mentioned earlier, are the ones that keep balance between logic and emotion. They seem to be gathered around this lake, which you remember the other reel saying something strange about that. Uh, and they seem to have pretty much gathered around the edge of this lake, just kind of floating about in a circle. Though you see strangely, you see a blank canvas standing in front of the lake, which is kind of an odd sight.
Huh. Do I know what language Aeons speak?
That's a good question, but I think you would know that. I believe it. I looked this up in the past, but I totally forgot it. Do 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 do. Okay. So Aeons actually don't speak any language, though they are intelligent. They communicate through vague visions instead of dialogue. They mentally scan other entities for their thoughts and like what's going through their mind, and then they communicate and retaliate with those thoughts by flashing them psychic projections that hopefully emit a message.
So I think at them, and that's how they talk basically.
Pretty much.
Okay, gonna try to avoid thinking in that room, and we're gonna. What do we label this room? We're gonna label this as Lake Aeons, or yeah, Lake Aeons. I spell that correctly? Aeons.
Aeon. Aeon.
Oh yeah.
Here, I sent it in chat along with the Thalidos.
Uh,
Pericletus, I should also say that one.
see, I'd look that up, but I don't want to because that would be spoiler.
Indeed.
Close this door. Oh, that door disappeared when I closed it. Was that intentional?
What do you mean disappeared?
The token. There's no icon to open this door anymore.
Oh, that's
Oh, there you go.
that's a bug.
Oh wait. What haven't we documented. Hmm. Yeah, that was the magic resistance Aeon. Then this should lead back out the house this way. Riel opens this door without checking it for traps because he's a dumbass.
Let me actually. Okay. For this one, I'm gonna turn Jessica's night vision off, not because she lost it, but just for the effect. But you look into this room and you realize this is the entrance hall where you guys first entered the manor.
Alrighty. Anything different about it?
Besides the mirroring, not quite. You notice there's a lack of some furniture. The cupboards are gone. The plants are gone. You notice the cages are gone.
We continue out the front door. Riel is going to remember to search for traps at this point.
No traps on the front door. And then you look into a strange. Actually, let me make sure I got that right.
Void.
Indeed. Alright, I fucked up the effect on that, but that's fine. As soon as Riel opens the door, he's met with a starry sky. That's vaguely familiar to him, and yet incredibly alien.
Riel thinks back the last time he thought of a starry sky, and he's gonna pull out his feather. Does
Interesting.
this remind him of when he was dreaming and thinking about his school?
Roll me any of your mental scores.
I only have one that's good.
That's fair.
That's 7.
It didn't even appear on my end.
12.
But no, he can't quite. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, because that was pretty recent. He does remember that one dream he had, though that was less a starry sky and more of an eternal void. This instead reminds him of where he found that bizarre scroll.
Oh yeah, in the Lethal Company dungeon. Hey, I still have that scroll, actually.
Indeed, you do.
I pull out that scroll.
What?
It is a
What? Do you
old
remember what that was labeled?
blood money.
Blood money. That's right. What do you decide to do?
I hold it in my hands and see if anything happens.
Just holding it, you hold it, and you definitely feel a bit nostalgic, even though it wasn't exactly a good time. You feel like it's definitely calling to the past as you hold this in front of you. Though
I
gleaning it, you don't exactly glean anything just from that alone.
I wave it in front of the void like a fly swatter.
No difference.
I unroll the scroll and see if it looks any different.
It looks the same as before. I mean, actually, no, it's not mirrored because you brought it from the other end. But you look at it and it looks perfectly normal.
See, now I want to use it, but then that would use up the scroll.
There's a couple things you could do here.
There are. I'm thinking about them. Alright. Before we do anything, we're gonna document this shit. We're gonna do a scroll void room. Hey, Jessica, take this scroll and show it to other Jessica. See if she has anything to say about this. Does she like recoil in horror when she sees it or something?
Alternate Jessica doesn't seem to recognize it, strangely enough. She looks at it and she looks over it, and she's like, "This is a strange scroll. I can't quite seem to put my finger up to it, though."
We went out the front door of the manor and it was just void. Starry void. There was no ground.
That doesn't sound correct.
Would you be willing to come back on this side so we can show you?
I suppose so.
Only if you're
I'd rather
willing
not,
to.
but I'd rather not, really.
Okay. All good.
I don't want to stray too far from the mirror, at least on that side.
Understood. Did you know there's Aeons on the other side?
Aeons, that does seem slightly familiar to me.
Did you speak to any Aeons while you guys were over there?
I don't believe so, no.
Were you... Hmm. Just it comes back to real as he's just kind of thinking. He really wants to like create a copy of this scroll because Blood Money's actually a pretty good spell, but he doesn't want to just read it out. Actually, okay. This is Blood Money. Blood Money requires a target, yes?
Usually.
Like you cast Blood Money and then you cast another spell when you like bleed and like the bleed counts as gold for the spell. What happens if you cast Blood Money but don't specify a target? Like you
I'll find
intention
out.
would Real know if he cast Blood Money without specifying a target? Would that still use up the scroll?
Um, Normally it would not use up the scroll because you essentially, or I guess it would be. Let me look at this. Hold on.
Yeah,
Blood.
because I only have one shot at this, so I want to make sure I'm doing it right. Because as part of casting Blood Money, you like cut yourself and you deal damage, and that counts as components. I know you can like intentionally cast a scroll incorrectly and like intentionally cause like an arcane mishap, but like I guess I want to cast Blood Money without using up the scroll, but that's not how scrolls work.
Well, what doesn't help is that this is a very unique scroll. This
Oh, I
is
figured.
almost it's almost it's like it's labeled blood money, but it's infathomably more complex. So you can't really tell just because you don't understand how it would work normally, let alone if you added in more variables.
Hmm.
But you could absolutely cast it in. Something would happen.
Uh, a part of me is like, I shouldn't be taking giant risks like this. Another part of me tells me this is plot, so I should probably do it.
Alternatively,
Uh,
you could just return it to the void.
I could just throw it into the void, but that doesn't seem like it would accomplish anything. Uh, does the void look solid? Does it look like I could stand out there? Or...
Um, it doesn't seem so. It does not seem like you could stand that. You could try. Um, though getting lost in there would not be the most fortuitous ending.
Real. I have like real. Can I real pick up a rock and drop it into the void?
As Real tries to drop it into the void, he throws it in and it just kind of floats away.
Oh, so there's like no gravity out there. Is there an exterior of the house?
It's kind of hard to tell. If you stick your head out around the corner, as soon as you put your head into the void, your ears like pop outwards as you feel your entire like environmental like reality shift.
Okay, pulling that
Uh,
back in.
you go from this like really dim space to this endlessly bright world. Uh, and though, yeah, you absolutely do see the exterior of the house if you like stick your head around the corner.
But it wouldn't like I couldn't like climb the exterior of the house.
It's definitely not super clear, but you can see it.
How thin are the walls of this house?
Hello?
Hello.
Audio just busted.
Can you not hear me?
Oh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, McTest. Oh boy. Now I'm echoing.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine.
Yeah. I've never had this happen. Hold on.
Uh, ooh.
Okay, I've never had this audio issue happen before. Give me a moment.
Okay, you sound perfectly fine to me.
Audio. Yeah, I sound fine to you, but I can't hear anything on my computer all of a sudden.
But you just heard me talk.
Oh, okay, I fixed it. I fixed it.
Okay.
Also, I didn't hear you talk. I read your message.
Ah, okay. Alright, cool. I have an idea.
Everything sounds different now. Okay, yes, tell me.
Okay. I might not be able to survive out there, and I don't want to stick my head out there, but I can tell this is some planning or nonsense, yes?
Something of the sort.
Cool, I know someone who can survive out there. I'd like to summon another Lantern Archon.
Curious. God.
Because he's going to stick around for at least a few rounds.
Okay, what exactly is the plan here?
I would like to summon a Lantern Archon. He is good aligned, he knows about planes, and he can greater teleport at will. Explain what. Go out there, tell me what you see, and then come back here and explain.
Cool.
I don't think he's that big.
Well, I mean, I'm working on that.
Yeah, so basically I summon it.
Well,
I'm like, go
yeah,
out there, explore, explain what's on the exterior of this manor, give me your best theory on what the hell's going on.
you know what? I'm just gonna give you
Like, he's
this.
only here for 30 seconds, but
Real and Jessica. Here, can you control them?
yes.
Lovely. Okay. Uh, so you can't look through his eyes, can you?
I cannot see through Fest. So I'm telling him to go out there,
Okay.
explore, and report.
He will honestly. Okay, so what he's gonna say is he's going to explain that it honestly to him it just looks like a normal forest.
Really?
Yes.
I asked him to describe the area around us real quick.
There's a lot of woods, a lot of trees. There's this big mansion out front, of course. Um, there's a beaten path leading away from the mansion. But that's kind of it. Kind of feels like we're in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see any mist?
No fog.
What the fuck? Uh, anything unusual at all?
Um, not really. No,
Uh,
not a
fl-
lot of critters out here.
uh, fly over the manor.
Over the manor. He flies over the manor, and he'll pretty much describe an aerial view of the manor. You couldn't really get a look at it before because you were like in the fog.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, let's see.
Again,
But yeah,
I know I only have him for 30 seconds, so I'm trying to be speedy about this.
that's fair. Uh, what was I saying?
And then detect
He'll,
evil is the last thing I'll ask him to do.
weirdly enough, it doesn't detect evil. He will remark that it's a sunny day out though.
Alright, can I tell if it was a sunny day when we got here? No, I probably couldn't because it was the fog.
Yeah, you can't really tell because of the fog.
Huh, well, I will thank him for his service before he vanishes. To do and place order. Cool. Alright, sorry. Alright, but
Okay.
yeah, Archon Man, he just says it looks like the regular cabin, basically.
Pretty much.
But when I stick my head out there, I get Magic Caesar.
Pretty much.
Huh. Is it an outsider thing? Hey, Jessica, you're an outsider.
Native outsider.
Does she also get horrible seizures when she puts her head out there?
I mean, it's not a seizure. It's just you're like being pretty much you're going from one environment to a wildly different one. It's like when your eyes have to adjust.
Oh, so it's like
It's on
so
a
there
high
is
scale.
another environment out. Okay, what if I just keep my head out there and try to endure it?
I mean, eventually you'll get used to it. It's still a bit overwhelming just because there's like so much in every direction. But like it's not gonna harm you or anything.
So much of what?
It's just like it's just endless like lights and colors and like how do I put this? But do you get what I mean?
So so if Rio fully steps outside the manor, he like immediately transitions from like super shadow to like super light,
Kinda.
and then he looks behind him.
He looks back at Jessica into the dim environment, and it takes a moment to like readjust. But to be fair, like the void is like lighting up the original room.
Interesting. So I can see like the exterior of the manor.
Yeah,
Look around. Anything else in this giant void?
really.
Hello.
I
Do I actually hear a hi?
Oh no.
So no response when I yell into the void.
Nope.
Huh. Start circling around the back of the manor.
Oh, do you actually leave?
Yeah, I'm just kind of following the edge of the manor and just kind of start walking around.
Do there is no like place to put your feet here, I should mention.
Oh, right. You can't walk on the outside of the manor.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is a void. Like it's just
okay.
if you it's like if you stepped out into space.
Okay, so I can't do that. I do have my climbing gear though. Could do that. Uh, hmm. Actually, are there any rooms we haven't scouted out yet?
Yes.
Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna come back here and try the thing with the scroll. I don't want to trigger an encounter without the party being here. We walk down the hallway without checking it for traps before Rio goes, ah shit, check it for traps.
Do, 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 do. Hold on a moment.
Well, yeah.
Okay, sorry. What was the question?
Any traps over here?
You don't see any traps, though you do notice a rusty lock on the door.
Does it look something that could be picked or something that would need to be broken?
You could absolutely pick it, though you do remember you found a key.
Oh yeah. Go back and grab the key from Don's sleeping
Dawn,
ass.
maybe? I think it was Dawn.
From Don's sleeping ass. Promise to return it.
Here we go. Okay. You grab the key, you use it on this door.
Yeah, Rio's gonna hide around the corner though.
Okay.
Boop.
Unlock that. Check my notes real quick.
Alright. Her dark vision's still disabled. I don't know if that's intentional.
Oh shit, you were right. Let me fix that real quick. That was just for the effect in the other room.
Oh yeah.
is this? Ah, here we go. All right. By all means, go ahead.
I'm not seeing a door I can walk through.
You can't. That's so strange.
Oh, there you go. There's a thing. Oh, what is
I don't know
that?
why. It should. I don't know. There must be some kind of bug with the door icons.
Just shenanigans. You got a bunch of visual effects going on.
Yeah. Do, do, as you walk into this room, you see the tile similar to the kitchen tile. You see a wash tub. You see clothes strewn about the floor. Uh, there's a bit of wooden scrap just kind of laying here as well, though it's not really remarkable. You got a perception of 23.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with a perception of 23, that's pretty good. You notice a couple things. First of all, you will notice that. Actually, what do you search first in this room?
I okay. Tons.
Anything in particular?
Hold on. Sorry, I'm just sending a text message related to mum stuff. Give
All
me.
good.
I was not able to pay attention to that. Think. Okay. So I describe the room again.
So this room is at least seems to be some kind of a laundry room.
All
The
right.
the tiles are similar to the kitchen floor. You see a bit of clothes and wood scraps strewn about. On the corner opposite of you, you see a tub of water with a cloth hanging halfway out of it. Uh, and that's pretty much it, except for a thin layer of dust coating this entire room. Is there anything in with a perception check of 23? You do notice a couple things. Is there anything in this room that you investigate first?
Let's go over to the loose clothing.
Okay. The loose clothing is old and it's been ripped into scraps, at least to some degree. You can tell it's been not recently cleaned, but you can tell it was cleaned before it was left here.
Can I tell like how large? Is this like adult clothing? Is this like kids clothing?
Yes, actually, it does seem like kids' clothing. It would be quite a bit of fine fabric that you could sell if it wasn't ruined.
Hmm. Can I tell how many pieces of clothing in total there were in here? Like,
Enough for it's kind of hard to tell because these people were probably nobles. They probably owned a lot of clothes. But with this amount alone, maybe like 1 to 2 people lived here and then a child.
ooh, how creepy. Walk over to the wash basket.
The wash basket has a bit of clothes stored in it. It's kind of hard to see with the dim lighting, like through the water. Though you notice at the very bottom of it a small case that seems out of place.
Grab the one cloth that's in the wash basket. Does that change anything? Dip, dip, dip.
Nope, doesn't seem like it.
Is the water cold?
Yes, it is. It has been left here a while. So I guess not. It's not cold, but it's like chilly. If that makes sense.
Oh, so it's not like ice cold. Okay. What about the clothing next to the wash basket?
Do, 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 do. Let me just prepare for a thing real quick.
Oh boy, I triggered an
Where did I
encounter.
put it? Uh, what the fuck am I doing? There you go. Remind me what you said.
I check on the pile of clothing next to the wash basket.
Same as the other thing. It's fine fabric. It's not nearly as ruined. But it is kind of strewn about, and it's been here a while. It's a little moldy.
Alrighty. Detect magic on anything?
Um, you do see magic at the bottom of that wash basin in that unmarked case, but that's about it.
Dump out the wash basket.
Okay, you dump it out onto the floor, and as the floor seeps in between the cracks between the tiles, the case comes tumbling out.
Uh, pull out case.
This case is nice. It seems to be sealed well. It's made of like a nice fine sealed wood. It's not locked. It's just a simple clasp on the front.
Open
And
case.
it's okay. You open the case, and inside it, you see a couple things. Actually, no, you see one thing, but you notice a couple things about it. Uh, you see a beautiful handheld bell, as well as a note. The bell is made of silver, and it has the mark of Kenjoku on it, strangely enough.
And the note.
And the note is simple. In nice handwriting, it simply says, "Sorry I couldn't get this to you sooner. Couldn't reach you while you were on the other side."
That's foreboding. We're gonna put the totally haunted note and bell in, keep it inside the container, clasp it back shut, make a note to give that to Mr. Kenjoku when he wakes up. But
Interesting.
for now, we're not going to investigate that, and we're going to put that in our pack, and we're going to not worry about it right now. Obviously, Jessica
Okay.
goes and tells Real about what she found and whatnot.
Makes sense, yeah.
Uh, this door trapped.
This door, it is not trapped, though as Jessica puts her ear up to it, she hears a couple sets of feet behind the door. They seem to be moving about until, honestly, once you put your ear up, couple seconds after, it seems to quiet down. And you have a bit of a foreboding feeling that something on the other side is waiting for you.
Cool. Says nothing, backs up a bit, makes some hand gestures at Real. Real comes over, pulls out the soap. ABUMSH. Or no, ABUSH. Just writing that real quickly. Uh, Mark this as wash. And we're just not going to go in that room.
Sounds good.
Uh, What about the one storage room we were at? Is that
Uh,
anywhere on this map?
that was behind the ballroom, but when you open the ballroom door, you notice those giant Otheos like light and dark aeons.
Oh, it was back through that door. Okay, and we don't want to deal with those. Maybe want to talk to the Aeons. I don't know how they would respond to us. Uh, so that means there's only one thing left to do. Let's do. Real tells Jessica to stand back, and for the sake of research science, Real casts blood money targeting the void.
Okay. So as you hold on, let me see. Let me open this real quick.
I don't know what sort of spell component I'm getting out of this, but it's gonna do something, I feel.
You know, so as Real begins to finally cast this strange, bizarre scroll, uh, he he starts to it's all of the coding in the essence inside of it begins to unravel as he begins to release it from the scroll. Uh, he releases it from the scroll, and he finally his mind only begins to wrap around it a minute, and he realizes this is indeed a transmutation scroll, but the spell isn't blood money, but rather blood to money. Select within. What level are you? Uh, you're level 6, right?
I am level 6 total, yes.
So within 40 feet, select any weapon that is piercing or slashing.
Do I know what's gonna happen?
Absolutely not.
I just start casting the spell and it's like select the weapon.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's not how blood money works. My rapier.
Real's rapier begins to take on a strange crimson sheen to it. Uh, as he pulls it out and he holds it, and he feels powerful holding it.
Ooh, that's a. Did it buff my weapon?
Hard to say.
I'd like to examine it. Did it just start glowing red? Is that it?
Uh, I assume you just cast detect magic on it,
Yeah.
and actually, give me a spellcraft check.
Spellcraft check on the rapier. 24.
Okay. Uh, Real realizes that the next time he uses this weapon, uh, it has a strange transmutation effect placed on it. Probably, as you can imagine, related to bleeding.
We use this strange bleed effect.
And you can imagine it will discharge next time you use it to attack.
Cool. Okay. I will make a note of that. Did the void respond?
Oh, here. One more detail. This attack bypasses all DR.
Ooh, that's pretty good. DR
Wonder what that'll
bypass.
do.
I wish I had more than
The
one
void,
rapier.
though, the void does not respond.
Hmm. And I assume the scroll crumbles when I'm done using it.
Indeed.
Huh. Okay, that's. But I did get the name of the spell, Blood 2 Money?
Yeah.
Can I spellcraft check on that name?
I'll let you just use that spellcraft at 24. You don't recognize it at all.
That's not a spell I've heard of before.
Never.
That's.
It
Okay.
seems to be completely unique in its nature.
That one of yours? I ask into the void.
The void twinkles, though it leaves it at that.
Ah, so you are sentient. Great to know. Uh. Go. Trying to think what we want to do next. I want to go talk to the Aeons, but I don't want to do that without the rest of the party.
That's probably wise.
Yeah, okay. Let's go back inside and start preparing spells and hope to God I can find something that works on Aeons. Head back into real world.
Lovely.
And I explained to Mira Jessica what we found on the other side. I asked her if she ever left the manor at all.
Mir Jessica does remark that she never left the manor. She tried her best to stay put no matter what you did, as you asked her.
Why?
You asked her to try not to leave her spot because it's dangerous.
No, I mean like before we met, when you were on the other side, when you were back in the Shadow Manor, did you ever leave the manor?
Oh, she remarks no. As Real was saying, he never was able to, though he never wanted to explain why. Of
Did any of you ever try the front door?
course, we tried the front door.
Did it open?
It opened, yes, but we couldn't leave.
Why?
This is a complex topic to explain. I
I got time.
it's hard to, and you see her kind of like starting to hold her head and struggling.
I try my best
Uh,
to hold her so she doesn't goop.
she you notice her like start to, I guess not break focus, but like
So yeah, Mira Jessica, is she okay?
you kind of, seems familiar to when the first time Real Mirror Dark World Real gooped up, where she kind of like starts going in and conflicting on her own logic, and honestly confusing herself more than anything else.
I hold her and
Uh,
try to give her emotional support and be like, it's okay, there's weird magic stuff going on.
do, do, do. And she doesn't goop up, but her logic is just not sound. She definitely seems confused about this entire development.
Are you an Aeon?
No, of course not. That doesn't make any sense.
I actively try to think thoughts in her direction.
She stares at you confused.
You know how Aeons work.
I mean, as much as you do.
There's weird Aeons on the other side. Did you ever speak to them?
I don't recall, no.
Uh, hmm. Huh. So what exactly did you do on the other side? Did you just stand in a room all day? Waiting for us?
Well, we passed the time. I don't really remember what we did.
You guys play board games?
No, I suppose a few times. My reel had a few.
Hmm. Alright, well, I want to go speak to the Aeons, but that seems like a party thing. Is everything
Indeed.
marked on this side?
Um, no, because I haven't copied it over, but yes, because that's what Jessica did, at least until you told her to stay still.
Okay, you don't have to stay still anymore. Just try your best to avoid the traps. We'll point them out to you.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to obligate you or anything. You're your own person. You can do what you want. It's just I just trying to figure out exactly how the hell this weird mirror dimension works. But I assure you, when we're out of here, you will be your own free woman, and you can do whatever the hell you want. And cool. I guess I just wait for the rest of the party to wake up.
Lovely.
Well, we have discovered some stuff. I don't know what the hell it means, but I want to go talk to the Aeons, see what they have to say.
Do you do anything with the bell, or just wait for Kigar?
Oh yeah,
Because I don't know if Reggie's
that
gonna be
feels
back
like a
anytime
Kigar
soon.
thing, so I'm gonna wait for him.
Sounds good.
Awesome. TTYL.
Good night, Dexter.
Good night. I
Actually,
got work in an hour.
oh yes, I'm just so used to talking to you at night.
I know, it's so weird.
So bizarre.
TTYL.
We'll see you soon.